Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. 3 2 1. Testing 1 2 3. Can you hear it? One, two, three. 3 2 1. Testing, testing, testing. Hey, Grant. Hey, Jess. He's got your son's name. Not many women her age has a 42-year-old son. Can you hear me all right? Good afternoon. Welcome to the Thursday night game, the second game of the week between the Marlins and the Astros. Marlins and Astros played Tuesday night. Astros were victorious 13-3. Astros a well-coached team by Carson Grizzard and Wes Robertson. The Marlins are going to be in the field to start the game. Astros behind the plate. Hey. So in the field tonight for the Marlins will be Blake Meek on first, Luke Morby on second, Harry Brumley at shortstop, J.D. Niederhofer on third, left field Sterling Smith, center field Leighton Milam, and right field Jackson Maringer. On the bump tonight, starting for the Marlins, will be John Williamson. And John will be caught by Nolan Hardy. As you can see on your camera, pitcher and catcher are trying to get synced up. Everybody's getting warmed up, try to get underway. The game is scheduled to go at 6 o'clock, so 4 minutes away. We'll get underway. Coach for the Marlins, Jesse Venegas, David Meeks, Stephen Brumley. Head coach Jesse Venegas is over on third, talking to David Meeks right now. You might be able to see him in your screen, maybe not. We'll do our best to try and keep you up on the changes as kids move in and out. For the Astros, batting first will be Major. In the number 2 slot, Caleb. Number 3 spot, Barrett. Cleanup will be JR. All these kids can hit. They can play. They are really well-coached team and played us hard Tuesday night. Right now, it looks like the Dodgers and the Astros are the teams to beat in this league. Marlins played the Dodgers first two games, similar scores as to the one on Tuesday night. Tonight it's about, feels like it's about 70 degrees. A very light breeze at maybe 5 miles an hour. Really nice night. We have umpires tonight. They're taking the field now. You'll see them in your TV screen about right now. Thank you, umpires. We appreciate what you do. Without them, this game doesn't happen.
It sucks.
It does. Joining me in the booth again, Brian Jordan. Brian, thanks for you got your coat on tonight.
Just in case.
Just in case. We had a good Tuesday night. Other than the technology was treating us poor, so tonight we're hoping without high wind we're going to have a little bit better night from the audio video department.
That was rough.
It was rough. Everybody out there, if we lose video or audio, just give us a few minutes. Don't bail on us. Sometimes if we have to reboot the system, it takes 4 to 5 minutes to get on. If the game hadn't stopped, stay with us, and we'll get it back. For those that know our text numbers, if you lose video or audio, please start texting. Sometimes that's the only way we're going to know. We're about to get underway. Major's going to step in, and I believe he'll be on the bump tonight when it comes around to defense for them.
Major's a star player.
Major gets on base. He gets all these kids do, you know. And we are underway. First pitch.
Wow.
In there for a hit. Past third base. Outfield's up at it.
All right. Yeah. He
Nolan, off your knees. You know he's gonna go.
nice fielding, but
Yeah.
boy, he got all of that one. Right to him. To second. All right.
Play.
There's a hit. Wow. He was out. Hit. In the number 3 hole.
Hey, to the ball, though. In front of it, behind it, whatever you're gonna call it.
Runners on first and second. There's a pitch, a swing, foul down the right side, about 5 foot to the outside of the bag.
Yeah.
Hey, Blue. Do we have umpires for this field over here? You know? Yes.
Time is called. There's a question by coach from behind us to see if they have umpires behind them. And that field back in play. Williamson takes his sign. We got a dangerous hitter here.
We know that, coach, by the way. Oh,
There's a hit
right.
back to J.R. Robinson steps up. J.R. loves left field. I've seen him park it over the trees. 2 men on. Runners on second and third. First pitch in there for a strike.
Nice. I'd like to have a play at the plate here if we could.
This is a dangerous hitter.
Oh. Oh.
That one
right.
hits JR, puts him on.
You gotta force it home.
Yep. Oh, okay.
All right, now we have Eason's coming up to bat.
John might have been hedging his bets there.
Mm-hmm. That's low in the dirt for a ball.
Throw it to second.
Come around to that ankle. Follow through. Stretch out.
There's a. I am itching for a pickoff here. They're
Hard. Bring it.
Oh,
There's a hit.
right
Back to short. Brumley's up with it. Steps on second.
Attaboy.
For out number 2. Nice play
Nice
by
play.
Brumley as he catches a nasty hop high, but he keeps his head on him and goes to second for the out. A run
Good.
does score,
Yeah.
leaving men on the corners. Nobody on second, and stepping in is Finley.
Oh, Finn.
There's a swing
Oh,
and a
man.
hit down to third base.
Oh.
Third base is up with it, over to first, but not in time. That overthrows the first baseman
By
by a long shot. That's going to bring a runner home. Unfortunately, we're playing the circus merry-go-round, and that's going to be in the park home run on several errors.
several. It's hard to watch.
Yeah, it is.
Uh,
That was a very manageable ball in the defense, but just there you go. This is this is where we've got to clean up at. The Marlins is man in defense. We've got to get this stuff cleaned up. There's a pitch in there for a strike.
yeah.
John's on his game tonight.
Keep throwing it, John.
There it is. He gets a swing and a miss.
Let's get out of here before the 5-run rule. How about that, Marlins fans?
There's his changeup. Hey, John. One more time.
Good pitch.
Nice.
2 balls, 2 strikes. You got her, John. Counts full.
2-2.
Here it comes. Boy, that's a nice one.
That's
Swing and a miss for out number 3. Some good pitching by Williamson. He gets out of the inning. 4-run score.
Yeah.
Should have been maybe 1 at the most.
We need that sound bite of the. We need it. It's just good.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta introduce it.
Here comes the circus.
Yeah. That's
We're
the
gonna
appropriate
start.
time.
Yeah, we got to get that, right?
Wow.
They start throwing around and just kind of,
tough.
it's just, man, it's tough. Really, it is.
Yeah. On a positive note, they didn't run rule us. It looked like he was edging it back.
We've got a lot of visitors out in the trees tonight.
Oh, look
Brian?
out there.
I see them sitting out there. I don't know if you
cheap
can, but
seats.
dead center on your screen, if you look at the scoreboard that's lit, if you look straight down on the right side and over one post where that pickup is,
That's it.
you got some folks sitting out there.
That's right.
I think we do have one fan of the Astros that may be in the trees tonight.
It's weird. It's a little weird for me. It's like Walking Dead. Like they're approaching me or looking to approach me when I head to my car. It's tough to look at. There's plenty of seating over here.
Oh,
Come be a
my
fan.
goodness.
Come be a fan over here. How about that? Stop being weird.
Oh, let me give you the defensive lineup tonight, Brian.
Yeah.
Over on first base will be Caleb Robertson. I know some of these last names, but most of them I don't. First base will be Caleb Robertson. Over on second will be Finley. Over at shortstop will be Barrett Grizzard. Over on third base will be J.R. Robertson. Left field, one.
The only one.
The only one. Center field lane. Right field will be played by Will Clark.
Will Clark.
Major's going to be pitching tonight, and he will be pitching to his catcher, Eason. Lane Barrett and Barrett B. and Ethan P. Not Lane, I'm sorry. Barrett B. and Ethan P. will be in the dugout to start. Everybody spends the time in the dugout. They just rotate it out. So
There are two Barretts.
if you've got a Barrett B. and an Ethan P. and you don't see them or feel or hurt them, you will in a bit. Up tonight in batting order, batting in the number 1 spot will be pitcher John Williamson, shortstop Harry Brumley, first base Blake Meek, and cleanup will be catcher Nolan Hardy in that order.
Oh, we're changing it.
We're going to change it up a little bit.
Change some things here. All right. I don't have any advice for you, John. Just hit a home run. How about that? Go ahead.
Watch it with that head, bub. Nice hard hit.
Hit it to one of those fans out there in the outfield.
Yep, down a little bit. Nice little bitty step. Crank it.
Oh.
With your guts.
Yeah.
Outside.
Nice eye.
Oh, got away from the catcher. Got to be swinging. Move up. Keep your head on it. Just make contact. What?
Wow. That was.
Struck him out.
That was.
That's way outside on both those last ones. But
What corner did that get? I think it got more of the
absolutely
batter box than
I don't know.
plate.
I don't know. Oh, that's hit Brumley, and I think in the face.
Right at his face. Holy moly. You gotta appreciate the helmets at a time like this.
I think that might have got him in the face.
Oh man, I think he stared it all the way down.
I think it did too. We're going to see here.
It's oh.
Brumley's tough. I'll kid you not.
Yeah, he is.
Boys, 2.
Oh man.
That's his dad is also a coach walking him down. They've got 2 of these boys, and they work on the ranch. They work cattle with Dad, and they're cowboys. They know how to get bucked off and climb back on.
Man.
Brumley got squared up, but I can believe, but it's hard, to know he's on first base. That's just toughness. That's just pure tough grit. That's outside, I think. Yep.
He's going home with a souvenir, I think.
Yeah, he wore that.
Uh-huh.
That's tough. That's really tough. Two balls, no strikes.
Nice.
Batter's got an advantage with 3 balls, no strikes. And he walks him. That'll put runners on first and second. With Nolan Hardy stepping in to see if he can bring him around a little bit.
Knock the cover off it.
Runner on first and second.
Oh.
It's a swing.
You're running away.
A miss.
Hey. Wide.
Runner Meek on first.
Takes that
Runner
step back.
Brumley on second. There's a hit back to the
moly,
pitcher.
right back to him.
Gets past his glove.
Oh.
Runner Blake Meek from
Blake's
first
out.
to second gets tagged out as that ball gets past the pitcher under his glove, but gets to second. Second
That's right.
head up play, gets that ball, turns, catches that runner coming into second. That puts runners on the corner. You got Nolan on first, and you've got Brumley on third. Second's vacant. There's a swing and a miss by Jackson Maringer.
Oh, Jackson. Jackson Hewitt's up. That's
Jackson Hewitt.
That's a good reminder for everybody. Tax season. Tax season's coming up for all you procrastinators.
Ooh, April 15th.
That's right.
Woo! That's in the dirt, but that's going to advance the runner to second, putting runners
Yep.
both in scoring position.
That's right. Jackson in his crouching tiger stance. Oh, he got hit. Oh, man, Jackson
So that
got
pitcher
hit.
hits
Oh, man.
Jackson.
Man, this guy's taking out half the team already.
That's going to load the bases for Leighton Milam.
Man, Jackson took it on the wrist.
Jackson got it.
Very sad.
Well, actually, I'm thinking he's holding his elbow.
Oh,
Might have
okay.
got him right above the elbow.
Right above
on
the elbow?
Another tough kid.
Yeah.
Walks it off. He's out there playing. He's not going to let it get him. Bases loaded for Leighton Milam. Currently playing center field in defense. That's high and outside. Got a good crowd tonight.
Lively.
Lively. Blake. There's a pitch in there for a strike. That'll even the count 1-1.
Oh,
That's inside. Gets the batter swinging.
yeah, it did.
Pitcher's ahead of the count. Can he work out? Can he work this out? Work it out of the inning? He's got bases loaded behind him. A little pressure on this pitcher. He's going to see if he can work out of this jam. And he does. He catches that hitter looking.
Left on base.
So after
Two
hitting two and getting the bases loaded, he comes back and
two left on base.
leaves 3 on base, didn't he?
2.
I thought the bases were loaded.
Who was on second? I got.
Is that that game we're going to play? Who's on second?
Oh, that was
What's
funny.
on first?
Yeah, who's on first? What's
Yeah,
on second?
no, they were loaded.
Were they loaded?
Yeah, they were.
Oh, that's right. I forgot Jackson Hewitt.
Yeah.
Jackson
So the
Hewitt.
end of first, it's 4-0, and I know you have a trivia to get us kicked off, and the trivia, well, it's going to be the first caller this time.
Caller 1.
Yep, it's going to be dinner. It's going to be dinner for 2 at Fuddruckers, dinner for 2 at Complete Meals, but Fuddruckers,
That's right.
and you're going to call this number. Write this down, and that's a song by George Strait.
That's right.
512-512.
5151.
Are you drunk?
Sorry,
What are you doing?
I was singing the song.
Oh yeah,
I was-
see,
I
don't
was
sing. We don't want to run our crowd off.
That's right.
Caller number 1. What is that trivia?
For the first 3 seasons of this MLB team, before their name change, they played as the Colt 45s. Name this MLB team.
Yes, I know that one. And so does
You can't call in.
Wes Robertson. He knows the answer to this.
You can't call your own number.
There's a call right there. Well, we already got one. Let's see what we've got. Our caller bank. We've outsourced our caller bank where you call in. We've outsourced it to North Korea.
That's right.
Um,
They're open for tourism
yeah,
now.
they are. Pyongyang is where these folks are. So I'm waiting to hear from what the answer is. Oh no! Oh boy! No, caller number 1 did not get that correctly. Wow, they must not be the right fan.
Clearly.
Top of the ball.
What is wrong?
You got a really a 1 in 30 chance here. I mean,
I'll give you a hint. They started an early game today.
Colt 45. That's right.
Colt 45 started an early game today.
Also, if you're a Star Wars fan, it was Billy D. Williams' favorite drink.
Get out here on top of the
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think so.
I like Billy D.
Yeah. He had a 40.
He had a 40. Sure. Williamson back on the mound, and he's going to face, I believe, what's that jersey number?
Oh.
First pitch in is a strike.
It's 8.
Swinging.
That's Will Clark.
Will Clark's up.
Yeah.
Will Clark's got so much money that after
He's just
we finish here, he's going to buy everybody in this park dinner.
it's just just the love of
Will
the game
Clark.
for him.
That's it. Swing and a miss.
That's right.
boy.
Pitcher's got a quick handle on it. If we can finish it out
Let's see
here.
if the nerves have settled down.
Yeah,
and,
maybe so. There's another nice pitch
I
by
like.
Williamson
Yeah.
for 3 strikes in a row.
Thanks, Will Clark.
Coming up now will be Lane.
Lane.
Lane will step in, and then we'll be back to the top of the order. Williamson really needs Brian to get this hitter out if he can and get into the top of that lineup. And those boys can park him.
Yeah.
There's a swing and a miss
Nice.
by Lane.
Oh, asking for time on that one. All right. Collect your
Batter
thoughts.
steps out, asking for a little time. Yeah.
Needs a little mindfulness.
That was a strike on that pitcher a while ago. That was a batter.
Yeah, that's right.
It
Yeah,
was.
that's correct. Yeah, the
It changed
same
a little bit.
spot. Is he correcting his mistake?
Yeah.
Hello.
Here comes the pitch. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, man.
That's in there for a
Yeah.
strike. That'll even the count 2-2.
2 balls.
Wow.
2 strikes.
Stretch it out. Now. Oh, that evens the count. Follow through. Come to your ankle.
I just noticed that. Color theory. I love it.
Yeah, right there for a swinging strike.
Nice.
We're back at the top of the order now.
Love it when the defense
I
has nothing to
believe.
do.
Wait, no, we're not either. I apologize. Are we?
Oh, wow.
Okay, I'm sorry. We are at the back. Major is in.
Wow. Man, you know, Major hugs that plate. You know, you got to go inside on this one.
Yeah.
You really do. Oh, he's kind of teeing him up. He hugs that box. Look at that. Look at that position. We were talking about this, and he is all up on that plate.
There we go.
Oh, just a hair off.
3 balls, no strikes.
Yeah. Sorry, folks.
There's a nice hit back to third.
Oh.
Third can't get it in his glove in time.
Oh, okay.
And then can't make a throw there, and it
okay.
ends up in right field.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a, here we go. Here's a throw out of
is it a
right
home
field.
run? Could it be a home
gets
run?
to- that ends up being a triple on an error. There'll be an error on third out to right field.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Puts third on running. Third running here 60 foot away to score. We got Caleb Robertson up.
Wow.
Caleb hits a high fly infield. Harry
Call it,
Brumley's
call it.
under it for, wow, a nice
That's
play
it.
for out number 3.
No, but what do we?
No, that's 3.
That's 3.
So they get him out of the inning. Caleb Robertson pops up. And Harry Brumley gets under it nicely, snags that for out number 3. So that's a nice little inning, really, for the Marlins to get a team of this caliber, this high-powered team out, and that gets them past the top 2 in their order, and they're going to have to face Barrett, Grizzard, and Jr. and Eason coming up on the next one. So
If you can hold the Astros to a scoreless inning,
yes, clearly.
if you're measuring triples,
Yeah.
gosh.
Clearly, one of the 2 best teams in the league
Yeah.
are the Astros. It's really good practice for the Marlins. It's good. They need to face teams like this, and
Sure.
they certainly have. They've faced the 2 best teams in the league right out of the gate.
Yeah.
I think it's done them well.
Yeah.
I think Jesse Venegas and David Meek and Stephen Brumley helps those 2 out. I think they've done a fantastic job, Brian.
Agreed.
Because I've watched these kids as they first started practicing the first year, and from there to now, they've just made leaps and bounds in how they play. And they're a young team. They're a really young team. But they've really done well at learning the game and getting better at their craft. And it's going to get better. Venegas and Meek are going to see to that, for sure. The answer to that trivia that the caller was wrong at, repeat. I can answer that, but repeat the question. I think I can answer it.
The question was, what MLB team spent the first 3 seasons of their inaugural MLB career as the Colt 45s?
It'd be my favorite team on the planet,
Yeah.
the ones that are on the field right now, the
That's right.
Astros.
That's true. Yeah, that's right.
I hate it that we didn't have a winner on that,
Terrible.
but we're going to have some more chances
Yeah.
to win dinner next for 4, and I won't tell you where till we're ready. Are we ready to give? Why don't we just get it started, and we'll so this is dinner for 4 at Wall Street Bar and Grill. We're going to do caller number 5 at 512-512.
5151.
And see if we can give away some food. What do you got over there, Brian Jordan?
What baseball team is named after 2 cities? And name the cities.
What baseball team is named after 2 cities and name the cities? Caller number 5. 512-512.
5151.
Okay. We have up to bat
VP.
jersey number
Oh, I'm sorry. That's VPJD.
5.
Yeah.
J.D. Niederhoff.
That's right. VP. We go by VP here.
Vice President. J.D. Vance up to bat. Nice breeze in from the north to our backs.
Yeah. Better than what we were facing on Tuesday.
No
It was.
doubt. Take it all day long. There's a strike. That's the first strike. It's 3-1 is the count.
Yeah.
Wes.
There you go.
That's a little bit inside there, Brian.
Yeah.
That walks J.D. Niederhofer, and that's going to bring up
Sterling Sharp.
Sterling Sharp.
Yep.
Sterling Smith. His aunt is in Hawaii. Watched on Tuesday.
Oh,
live.
mahalo.
That's first pitch in there for a strike. Yeah, absolutely. And
Yeah.
she may be watching tonight. She won dinner for 4 at Wall Street this last go around, and
That's
she's
right.
going to come fly over here and take advantage of that.
Yeah.
We're going to pay up on it when she gets here. There's a ball in the dirt, leaving the count 1-1. Have you ever been to Hawaii?
I have.
In the Navy, or were you fighting for us at that time? Or
No,
was it just for fun?
No, it was just for fun.
Just for fun?
Just for pleasure.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Runner's on the
where are
move
we
for a
doing?
steal.
He's
and
in
he
there.
is in there.
VP.
Yeah, in there for the steal. Got 2 balls and a strike on Smith.
Okay. Oh.
So it was inside, would have been a ball, but Smith goes around just enough to draw the strike. That's going to even the count.
2-2.
Correct. 4-0. Astros. Top of the second.
Oh.
That was a
Man.
beautiful pitch to Smith. Leaves him looking.
Yeah. At it.
Powerhouse Luke Morby
Ah, Luke.
is going to step in. Luke's playing second base today. He's going to see if he can get that runner at second base on around.
Oh.
Swings and miss on an inside pitch. Back in play. Here we go. 0-1. There's a pitch outside. Gets away from the catcher. That's gonna send J.D. Vance
to Greenland.
Well, no, it's not. He tipped it
okay.
evidently, so
Really?
he'll have to go back to second and do that again another time.
Did he?
Midland is a sponsor. Trinity and Everschool, not just Trinity, but Everschool. A Middle Meat Market. Give them a call, 432-262-4644, and order your meat, 432-262-4644.
Nice.
And they'll get it ready for you where you can come pick it up. Middle Market, we appreciate it. We got a runner on third, 60 feet away. The count's 2-2. There's a strike 3.
Yeah.
We're out number 2. Cranks us to the top of our order.
Yeah.
Hey,
Man.
hey, John, you know he calls it outside. Scoot up. Good. Good. Keep your head on it. Stay scooted up. Get your cord to it. Watch it with your head, bub. Stay with it.
Nice.
Load. Keep your head on it. Get up on it. Follow it. I'll track it with that head, bub. There's a hit.
All right. Oh.
Over to second. Second over to first for the third out. That was a good hit.
That was a good hit.
The throw just beats out Williamson. So at the end of three, no, at the top of three, right?
Yeah, we're at the top.
Scores 4-0 Astros. Man, this time on Tuesday it was about 10-2.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah, they ruled us real early. But things have calmed down.
It's fine. Going to be a little bit of change in defense. I see that Harry Brumley will go to first. Blake Meeks over at short.
Man.
J.D. Niederhofer will go to center field.
Okay. Good.
Sterling Smith will be in right field. Williamson will continue on the mound. 11 left field is probably, looks like Luke Morby, maybe over in left field. That's what I'm that's what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Well, they switched it up. Second base is, I just called all that out.
Oh my. Oh. There's.
Get him, Carson. Get him.
I'm speechless.
For the job title. On top of the ball.
All right, coming up for the Astros will be Barrett, JR, and Eason.
Better.
Oh, okay. Well, Layton's at 7. Layton is
I
third.
think they're ready to go as Barrett Grizzard steps in.
Oh, we got a lefty.
Lefty.
Oh man. Okay.
There is the first in. Did he go around?
That's for help.
He went around.
Did go around.
Yeah,
Okay, so that is a strike.
Yeah.
Check swing. Did go around and called by the first base umpire. Home appeal to first. There's a high outside. He left it here. Go down. There's a hit into center field. J.D. Niederhofer's on it, but it gets all the way past him. Left field has to come over. Gets it back into Blake Meek, not before there's a double.
Yeah.
By Barrett Grizzard, a good little hitter.
Yeah.
Currently playing shortstop for the Astros.
Oof.
J.R. Robinson steps in, and he can clean the bases up. Last time I saw him up in the last game, he hit it to the left.
Right
There's a hit back to pitch. Pitch back to first for the out. So he got JR to hit a little dribbler there, backed up to him. Williamson's nicely off of the mound, comes up to his buddy Harry Brumley for an out at first base.
That's
an important out.
It's one reason I like Harry
number
there.
one. Yeah. He's good for sure. Runner on third. There's a hit foul down the right side into the dugout, almost at first base.
I really like Harry in the hole. I
do
like
too.
Harry in the hole.
You know, he can play any position. That's what's beautiful
Yeah,
about
I
him.
know. Yeah,
Man,
he's
he's
to the hole or the
where do you
catcher
pay?
for me.
You need
I
him
know.
everywhere. There is an outside pitch that almost gets away.
Nice.
Hey, you're finishing out here. Finish down here. Stretch it. There you go. There's
Oh.
a hit.
Catch it. Oh, God.
Oh, my goodness. Almost a good play there by second coming over to get the line drive, and it tips off his glove out into center field.
Yeah.
Center field comes back up with it to get it in, but not before a run scores.
Fundamentals.
That is going to put Eason on first base. The score's 5-0 in favor of the Stros. Finley up to bat.
Oh,
He
cow.
cranks
Wow.
it.
Holy moly. Oh,
Back
man.
to left field. He's up with it, coming to third. Now to put runners on second and third. That was a nice hit by Finley.
Oh, man. He got it all.
Should have put it in.
Oh, man. Oh.
Hey, John, straight nose, straight on the delivery. Out. Twist. Nose, head straight.
Ooh.
There's
Wow.
a hit. Right field side, or down the right line. Foul. Get your leg up and in. Leg up and in.
Who is this? Juan?
This is one. Much better. Much better. That's a foul tip back towards us. Same thing, man. High up, in, stretch it. There it is.
Oh,
swing
went
and a
for it.
miss.
That's it.
He gets it
Oh,
swinging
can we get him off? What are you doing? You don't run. You throw it. You throw it. You throw
on
it.
a nice pitch on the catches the outside corner and talks that batter into swinging for a swinging third strike and out. And Will comes in. Will sees a nice pitch. Foul tip back into the middle of the catcher.
Will we get it out here? That's what I'm going for. That's the will I'm looking for. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Outside, runner at second.
Oh,
Acts like he wants to steal, but goes back.
man. I'm...
Finished out here, all the way over. Leg up, stretch it.
Oh, man.
That gets past the catcher. That's going to advance the runner to third. Williamson covers. Was there a runner on third?
There was.
Runner on third, so on a wild pitch,
Yeah.
runner scores.
That was Eason that scored.
Eason,
Yeah.
6-0.
Finn is on third now. He had that monster hit.
Hard. There's a strike on the outside corner. That's strike number 2.
Favorable.
Bring it. There's pitch and a swing right out the front. Pitcher's up with it. Over to first for the out.
Nice.
Another hit back to pitcher. Pitcher grabs it. Over to first to Brumley. A nice tandem, again, play by Williamson to Brumley on first base for the third out of the inning. A little bit of damage done. 1 run scored there on a wild pitch. 6-0, the Astros, a much better score than on Tuesday night.
Could do something about the goose egg, but
Yeah,
yes.
we've got to fix that.
Yeah, correct. Who's number 10 for them?
Barrett Grizzard is going to take the mound for the Stros. So there'll be a little bit of change up in the lineup. I don't know these players. I know that on number 1, I'm seeing Caleb Robertson on 1. It looks like. As I get their jerseys turned around, I'll know a little bit more.
Yeah, it's tough.
Barrett is a left-hander.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
going to be throwing left.
Sure is. Look at that.
I think Major may be at second or short. I'm not sure. If he could get turned around, I might see that jersey number. The important thing is we know who's pitching. That's Barrett Grizzard.
Yeah. He looks to be a good pitcher, too.
He is. And I think Eason's going to stay at catch. Number 6, Major, is the shortstop in this inning. Gerald Robinson is at third. Caleb Robertson is at first. We've got a tall drink of water at second, and I think it's still Finley. I think that's that young man.
I think that's Finley.
So
yeah.
Finley, I think, stays at second.
He's massive.
And then your outfield, I don't know who they are because I just don't know these young men. All right, so Harry Brumley
up.
is going to come up in the number 2 hole, currently playing first base. Then Blake Meek, Nolan Hardy, and Jackson Merringer. First pitch in.
Holy moly.
First pitch in from
Go.
first
Oh,
pitch
go,
in
stay.
from Barrett. It's a hit
Man.
up to center, just past Grizzard, just past his glove. Kind of bounces off of it a little bit.
Took the exit
Gets over to Finley in second. Finley's had a lot of action tonight. He's usually reliable, has been reliable to first. It got away from him just a little bit, just in time for Harry to make it to first for a nice single. There's another hit, and it's to second. And second's going to throw to.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Second throws over to short for the out. And on the transfer, second couldn't finish the double play, or it certainly might have been a double play.
They were looking.
So
man.
that puts Meek on first. And Nolan Hardy is going to come up and bat. So one out, 6-0. Astros, bottom of the third. Here comes the pitch from Grizzard, outside and high.
Oh, just for the ball right here. Let's go.
Runner on first, Blake Meek. Nobody on second and third. There's a nice pitch by Grizzard. Fastball, center cut
Hands, top of the ball.
that freezes Nolan Hardy. There's one on the outside corner, but it gets Hardy swinging.
You know where it's going to be. Get on the plate.
Pitch, high.
Good luck.
He has a couple that he can spare. I'd throw high and a little bit of trash too if I were him.
Oh, find a way.
Get him swinging if he can.
Closer.
2-2 counts even. There's a hit back to Grizzard.
Harry.
Grizzard's up, swings around to second for out number 2. Second's up over to first to Caleb Robertson. Not in time for the double play, but a great try for a double play. That's the second time in as many bats at a double play. They were almost there.
Man.
But nice hit. Hardy's on first. Astros doing a good job keeping second and third clean. Catcher and pitcher decided to have a little conference in the mound. Umpires talking to Coach Grizzard.
Our next batter brought to you by Jackson Hewitt, because it is Jackson Hewitt.
What's the answer to that trivia?
What baseball team is named after 2 cities, and what 2 cities are they? Do you have any guesses, Steve?
I do not, and the caller called in and could get one but could not get the other. So
The answer is the Minnesota Twins.
Yep.
It's named after the Twin Cities, Minneapolis and St. Paul.
Yep.
Not St. Pauli girl, just St. Paul. Stop it.
It's a nice trivia.
That was a good one.
That's a good one.
Yep.
You know, it's odd to see tonight. We've got people that's got they've got blankets around them, so it's a little bit chillier.
That
It's
feels
just
nice.
a different dish. Very nice.
Feels good.
It's easier to get warm, Brian, than it is to get cool at a baseball
Sure
game.
enough.
So I'll take this weather all day long. Play resumes as Jackson Merringer will step in.
Oh, almost.
Well,
Jackson
hadn't
Hewitt.
resumed yet. I'm sorry. All right, I think
Tax
we got
season for all you late IRS
late
followers.
bloomers of the tax. Yeah.
Also, listen, for any of you feel like you might owe the IRS money this year, if you flip through Matthew, you'll find that Jesus paid his taxes with fish. So if you have some fish and you don't have any money, maybe you could pay your taxes in fish.
So does it matter if it's catfish, bass, crappie?
You know,
Does it all pay the
I don't
same?
think the good book was
Distinguished between the
I
those?
don't think
No?
was,
Fish is fish.
Yeah, fish is fish.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's how I suggest you pay. So that's a hit foul down third. Merringer will come back. So that is our tax advice
That's right.
for all of you out there. If you owe money, the IRS pay in fish.
You can pay in fish. It was
And
done.
I'm sure they'll understand.
That's right.
0-2. 2 outs.
Oh.
Swing and a miss. And that's it. That's out number 3.
No refund for Jackson.
No refund for Jackson. So after Jackson, coming up in the next inning will be Leighton Milam, J.D. Niederhofer, Sterling Smith, and Luke Morby. Wait to see who we got on the mound. Looks like Williamson may be coming out for another inning. He's got a low pitch count as he's throwing a lot of strikes. Looks like Brumley will remain on first. Blake Meek will be on second.
I don't think we made any. I think we kept it.
Keep it the same.
Yeah, I think we kept it the same.
On third base. Looks like Leighton Milam. Over in the second hole, Jackson Hewitt, the tax doctor.
The tax professional.
Williamson will come back on the mound again. He's had a good night, throwing lots of strikes. Sterling Smith will stay in right field, it appears. J.D. Niederhofer, I think, will be in center field, yes. And in left field will be Luke Morby again. Doesn't look like there's a change in defense. Catching will continue to be Nolan Hardy.
Marlins need to stop the bleeding.
They need to, for sure.
Before it gets too late.
Nice follow through.
Yeah.
Nice and high and in. Stretch it. Hey, stretch it. Come off that mound. All right. We're underway. First hit
right
back to second base.
Oh.
Second base lets it get over his glove. Right field lets it get by him. Center field's over there trying to wrangle it up. Center's holding it for some reason. They just decided to sit on the ball, and now it finally gets it into Meek over at short. Another just what do we do?
I don't.
The simple, one of the things we've really got to learn here is when you're outfield and you get the ball, don't hold it. You get it in right then.
Yeah.
Right then. So that's got to be taught in this next go around, this next week at practice. There's a hit to center field. Center field is up towards it. He tries to barehand it, getting it back into second. That's going to bring a run in. Number 4 Lane comes in for the run.
So much going on. So early.
They're getting a lot of hits out. And that's a good play by center field. Niederhofer comes in, gets up to Blake.
Crazy.
Meek in.
Wow.
Work it down.
Tough.
There you go. Pitcher gets a pop up, throws the batter out. He throws a good one over to third.
It was a nice out.
Lets it get away from him, and
It was our first out.
mess, man. Williamson catches that for the first out of the inning. There's another hit back to second. Second's down. Through his legs, out into right field. Right field and left field are fighting over who's going to get it. They finally come up with it and tag. They're just letting the runners run. I mean, I don't know how to even call it from here. I think it's about 3 errors right there in one.
Oh, it's tough. It's so tough.
Score's 9-0. Still not the 13-3 we saw on Tuesday night. 9-0.
But there is
one
potential.
Out. Going down. Nice pitch in there outside. Gets him swinging. Eason's up.
I feel like these Astros watched some film.
Throw it down.
Man. Wow.
There's a hit back to second base. Second base has it. Over to first. Nope. He just dropped it out of his glove there at second. I think we had a switch over to second. He couldn't gather it up in his glove. And so, again, on an error.
It hurts. It stings.
Get the pitcher out. Oh, swing and a miss to Finley.
Is that Finn? Yeah, of course it's Finn.
Keep it in.
Oh, man.
Keep it in.
Drop your knee. Get up.
Keep it in and down. In. Runner at second and third. Keep it in and down. Finish. Finish. Get it down.
Right at his head. 2-1 to
Get
Finn.
over to your ankle. There's a hit. Back to the fence. Hard one.
Two and two to Finn.
2-2 to Finn. There's a swing and a miss.
Man.
I mean, a swing and a hit.
Holy cow.
Right field Smith is over towards it, gets past him. Center field's over to try to help him.
You ready, Nolan?
That scores a run.
You got to get
And
it.
they hold it again out in the outfield. Don't get it in.
Yeah.
I told you inside.
Is that a run rule? This
Told
did
you
run
inside.
rule. This. You know, Finn had a triple last inning, didn't he?
I
Yeah.
believe that's a 5-run rule for the inning.
He's a. Wow.
Scores 11-0 in favor of the Astros at top of the fourth.
Two triples is a heck of a night. You know what I mean? It's if you're an Astros fan, and there's some of them out there tonight. Boy.
Right.
Astros.
Good Lord.
It was tough. It was tough. That was a tough one to get through.
Yeah, it's it is. I've lost count of the errors.
Yeah,
There's 11 runs. I think there's 3 earned.
I'd say there's probably 3 earned.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, at the very least, Finn has 2 triples tonight. So you know, he's
hitting the ball.
I mean,
they got him placed nicely in that order.
convincingly well. Wow.
Walk it.
Oh man.
It looks like Finn's going to come in and pitch. Finley will come in and pitch.
Knees, Carson.
Will take the place of Barrett Grizzard. I think Major will go over to first base, it looks like. It looks like JR is going to be at short. Shout out to Wes Robertson tonight. Wes, hope all's going well.
Yeah. Shout out to Donna, Babana, Banana Fana, Fofana.
Donna
Donna
Tompkins protecting
Donna.
our country on the Ronald Reagan helped get
Right.
Osama bin Laden.
Protecting us.
Yep,
Her and her husband.
her and her husband.
That's right. think that's Juan. Why don't we give the fans some more trivia?
I'm ready. Let's
I
go.
mean,
See what you got. What do you
all
got,
right,
big boy?
Steve. It is not its name. For
Okay.
2025, there has already been a name change in MLB. What team has changed its name?
Team number 2 at 512-512
5151.
for a dinner for 4 at Cowboy Prime. That's at least worth $500.
Amazing.
Caller number 5. Our calling bank is open over in Pyongyang, North Korea.
That's right. It's tomorrow there.
We get a special deal with them over there. We've hit them with tariffs, however.
Cheap labor.
Cheap labor. Here, Kim Jong-un
Yeah,
is watching over those at that bank.
That's right.
First pitch in gets
that was a hit.
check swing hit for Leighton Milan. Back to the pitcher.
I don't think Leighton knew he hit it.
Pitcher comes up, throws to first for out number 1. Yeah, he just kind of check swinged it,
Yeah, he did.
but it got it. Pitcher did a good job getting over to first for the out, and now we're going to see
VP JD.
VP JD Vance up to pitch, hit. He sees a strike on that first throw.
Yes, he did.
We want to thank our other sponsors here in the field that all have purchased spots on the fence with signs and spent
So
a lot
many.
of money.
So many. Oh,
Outside,
oh,
Redhead is a sponsor, MS Directional,
He,
Intact, Pro Petro, Rogers Ford.
that was a strike.
That was a strike.
It was well, he swung at it.
Swung at it.
Yeah, did.
Advantage.
Oh,
It's a foul down the right side. Admiral, thank you, Admiral. Allman Construction. CapTech, JMR Services, InSource, Michael McKellar. Of course, FracTech.
oh,
There's one inside, catches him on the leg.
yep.
He will get a free wide to first base. Community National Bank's a sponsor of the Little League Baseball out here. Diamart, Halliburton, Encino. Wildcat Tools, Oil Tools. There's a throw.
Oh,
Sterling Smith up and watches a strike go by.
he did.
Of course, DBAT is a big sponsor of this, as well as who's bringing you this telecast, Indeka Crude Express. Crude oil haulers, custom crude oil haulers, they can haul for you no matter who you sell to. All you have to do is request it. There's a hit to Sterling Smith.
Yeah, you
Sterling's all right. Hits him on the left arm. He's tough, going to shake it off. Puts a runner on first and second. And Luke Morby will be up to see if he can start a rally here.
Oh, come on, Luke.
Decker Crude Express hauls for all the majors. Best safety record in the country. Best service in the country. If you want to control your losses, and you know what I mean, that's in DECA. They know how to measure their oil, and they're responsible. And they'll take care of it and make sure you don't have monthly losses, and that's a lot to a buyer. Swing and a miss. It was inside, jammed him up.
Jammed him up.
DECA spends a lot of money on this telecast and on these fields. They they bought one of these new lighted signs with a lot of money that they given to Northern Little League.
I can't wait to get on
So,
that
you know,
field.
repay these folks by using their services.
That's right.
Not only is it a good thing to do, you'll find out that they've got top service. And Decker Crude Express, Midland, Texas, they haul all over Texas and New Mexico,
That's right. Even into Arizona.
even into Arizona on fuel. That is your crude oil hauler. Tell your marketer to use them. They'll beat anybody's rate. Pitcher's up, and here they come. Yeah, deals and delivers. It's a foul tip off the end of the bat. To Morby. Runner on first, runner on second. One out. 11-0. Astros. 0-2. Finley pitching. Lines up.
Oh,
And
Oh,
just
man.
over the head, the runners are going to advance to second and third. Morby ducks just in time to get hit.
Go, go,
here.
go, 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 go,
Ball
go.
gets away.
Oh.
Runners coming in.
Go, 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 go.
So that was a throwback to the pitcher. The pitcher didn't wrangle it up
Amazing.
and gets over the pitcher's head. In this league, until the pitcher has it in his hand and he's back on the rubber, the game is still going. The ball is live. And that overthrow cost them a run, only a run. It puts Sterling Smith over on third, 60 feet away,
That might be their
with
only
Morby
error
swinging.
tonight.
Maybe their only error tonight.
Wow.
Then that was really inside on Morby. That's going to rock the count full.
I might have just taken that hit, I'll be honest with you.
Man.
I just kept the streak going, just hit.
Yeah.
Rocks back. Oh,
That's
way
outside and high for ball 3.
Full count. Good eye. Just get hit, or get a hit.
That's in the dirt.
Nice
That's
eye. I
going to
guess
walk
that's an alternative.
Morby. And that's going to bring Williamson up to bat.
That's a good alternative. That's right. John, either get hit, get a hit, or get walked.
Watch it with your head, son. That could be a good one.
Those are your options.
As high.
Nice.
Be ready. Load nice. Keep those hands close.
Goodbye.
Runner on the
Go,
move
go,
to
go,
second
go,
as
go,
the
go, go,
pitch
go.
gets past the catch.
Okay.
That puts runners at the both of them in scoring position. Hands tight. Williamson up to bat.
Oh,
There's another high.
that was hit. Okay. Come on.
3 balls, no strikes, 1 out. 2 runners on. Williamson in the box. Pitcher deals. That is a strike. Williamson holds up. Get in. Move in. Watch it. Hit the barrel. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Comes the pitch. It's high inside. Almost hits Williamson.
That's it.
He draws a walk.
All right.
That'll load the bases
Come
for
on,
Harry Brumley. Harry steps in with 1 out, and the base is juiced.
Oh, come on, Harry. You're only hope.
That's in the
That's
dirt.
lost.
They're not going to try it.
Okay. No. Okay. Know your abilities.
Smith is on third. Smith is on third. Williamson's on first.
Know your abilities. That's good. Smart play.
Morby's on second. Brumley's in. He has a ball on him. No strikes. 11-1.
Come on, Harry.
Astros.
Come on, Harry. Oh,
That's a ball high. Pitcher's behind in the count. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out. 11-1 Astros in the 5th. I'm sorry. Yeah, in the 5th.
yeah.
That is a strike.
Oh. Okay.
So Harry's got a strike on him now. He's still in the lead though on the count.
Is he just way outside of the box? Man, it looked
Yeah.
like a ball. From my
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a pitch.
Oh,
Harry hits a nice one out between second and first. 1 run scores.
Come on.
2 runs scores, and Williamson slides into third. A nice single and 2 RBI hit by Harry Brumley. Great hit, Harry. Blake Meek steps in.
Love it.
We got something going here. Runners at the corner. Brumley on first. Williamson on third. Second base is open. 1 out. 11-3. Astros. Finley pitching for the Stros. Decent catching. Meek steps in, sees him wind up.
We got momentum here.
And here we go. Inside for a
Inside.
ball.
Need something. Need something here. We got some good runners on base here. Speed runners.
Here comes the pitch. Outside.
Nice.
Catcher does a good job keeping it.
I'm telling you, a wild pitch, and
Keeping it under
one of
control.
these kids is gone.
Yeah.
They're fast.
Both of these boys are fast. Both
Very.
Brumley and Williamson,
Yeah.
longtime teammates on several previous teams.
Yeah.
Both have speed.
Church member.
That's going to be the church members. They go to the same church. That's right. Grew up together.
3-0.
Brumley family, beautiful family, sweet. No. Go. Meek steps in. That's going to be low. Brumley's on the run, and he'll be in there easy on second. Actually, that was ball
That
four,
was
my
ball
mistake.
4. Yeah, I know.
Just Brumley always is ready to go, so it looked like he was stealing, and
just
that's just how he plays the game.
Yeah.
Fast and furious. Bases are juiced for Nolan Hardy.
Oh, man.
That's way over Nolan. Here comes Williamson for a home, for a steal. Hey, never quit running.
Nice.
Hands back, stay wide.
Williamson comes in on that overthrow by
Everybody
the catcher.
advances.
By the pitcher. We're in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss.
Plant it. Plant that foot.
2 balls, 1 strike. Here comes a run. Oh. Woo!
That's it. That's a run rule. Hey.
Brumley comes in on a pitch back to catcher back to pitcher that overthrows him, gets away from the pitcher, goes wild, runner comes in, Brumley comes in to score, and I can't believe it, but the Marlins have 5-run ruled in an inning for the first time this year, I believe,
Yeah.
and albeit
Yeah.
5-run rule, and it's still 11-5, but it was against the Stros. So Marlins making a little racket here in the bottom of the fourth, showing that they're getting better by the game and learning. And if nothing else happens, it's not the score it was on Tuesday, and that's growth.
There's growth, yeah.
They're getting better and better. We just gotta. Again, I'm going to say maybe 3 of these runs are earned on the pitcher, and you take those errors out, and you got a 5-3 game.
Yeah, for
you know?
sure.
And so that's got to be cleaned up. There's going to be a change. Williamson's had enough for the night, and he's going to
I believe him.
yield to Blake Meek, who's going to come in relief. They're going to move Williamson to second base. Brumley will be at first.
Okay. We made a change at second.
Harry is very rangy. He's a Spider-Man. He can catch anything that gets within 7-8 feet of him. Too high.
It's okay.
Every time. My apologies. I have a son playing, and there's a little coaching has to go on every once in a while.
Yeah.
Your daughter just pulls up
How
with
about
her
that? Fashionably late.
her handsome boyfriend
She likes to
and Emma
get here-
Jordan.
Get here in the 5th.
Emma's brought Tyler.
She don't
Got a
care about
hug.
baseball.
That's all I need.
She don't
Tyler,
care
how
about
are you?
baseball.
Good. Are those contacts or your eyes just that blue? That's just natural blue.
All right.
That is a lady killer set of eyes right there, boy.
You thank your maker tonight. And your folks, both of them too. Steve, has anybody called in on the trivia?
They did call in and unfortunately did not get the correct answer. I don't know, though. They might have not have spoke good enough North Korean
Oh, that's
for the call banks
there's a
over
language
there.
barrier.
There could be, but
Yeah.
they didn't get it. What is the question and then what is the answer?
It is not uncommon for a team to change its name.
Guardians was one of them.
Guardians is one of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
For example, we let off with the question about the Colt 45s.
Yep.
So
Yep.
there has been a name change in baseball this year
I didn't know that.
for 2025.
I did not know. Who was that?
Steve, do you have a guess? You got a 1 in 30 shot.
Well, I mean, so I'll be wrong 29 times. I can promise you in a row.
I will save you the suspense.
Please, take me out of my misery.
The Athletics dropped Oakland. They are now playing in
gosh,
Sacramento.
of course they
and
are.
Officially, they are just known as the Athletics until the 2028 season when they become the Las Vegas
I should have known
Athletics.
that. I should have known
They
that.
slipped it in there.
They should have dropped Oakland a long time ago.
Oh,
What a
man.
train wreck that
For
place
sure.
is. Meek's first pitch is in the dirt. He's going to get on here and give it a shot.
I'm going to go ahead and load up
Nah, he's
here
gonna
with
do
the
just
next
fine.
trivia, and we're
Throw it
going to
out.
do a random prize, and I will preface this
Okay. There's a throw by Meek.
in that
Inside.
last year Oakland had the lowest fan count for a game.
Oh, I believe it.
Who had the highest?
Who had the house? Okay.
Who had the most fans attendance? Who game for the season
Okay.
last
Who
year?
had the highest?
Who had the highest? We know the lowest was Oakland. They stopped going
Wow.
for good reason.
It's going to have to be a stadium that holds a lot of folks.
True. A lot of baseball fans out there and a stadium that can accommodate that many.
Wonder if it's international game you're talking about.
I'm talking about one of just 29 teams. There are some serious baseball fans out there. It was not in Oakland.
You got that? I think they had 23 at their highest. Not 1,000.
I have been to an Oakland game. They are. It's,
That's a brutal.
It was tough.
So Meek walks the first batter. He throws a nice ball in there for a strike by Meek. So Astros have one on first.
We got an equipment failure here.
A little bit of equipment failure. Not like Janet Jackson or anything.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Thankfully, Justin Timberlake was there to save her.
Absolutely.
Just doing his
Civic duty.
civic duty.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's right. There's a ball in.
Oh.
That's a nice pitch by
Hey.
Blake Meek. Inside, caught that corner for a strike.
Wow.
He's ahead of the hitter.
Okay.
0-2. 11-5 Astros. Top of the fifth. There's a swing ahead.
Oh.
Gets to first, out to right field. Right field's up with it. Gets it in. Throws it to short.
Okay. All right.
So that's a single. That ball was way smoked.
It was.
No way for first to get to that at all.
That sounded like a fin hit.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was a hit. That was off of number 8, Will, hit that single. Juan had the hit before that. He's on second. So you got Juan on second, Will on first. Runners are going to advance on a wild pitch
right,
the
back
catcher
to-
couldn't get.
Back.
Lane, I believe, is up in the box. No, maybe not. There could be a change here.
I think that's Juan. I think.
What?
I
No,
can't.
Juan's over on second, I
Oh,
believe.
is he? Oh, yeah, he is. You're right.
There's a ball inside.
it's
So
4.
it is Lane. Number 4, Lane is up
Lane.
in the box. So we've had, so far in the last few games, we've had viewers from Hawaii,
Uh-huh.
from Colombia, from Spain, last week in travel ball. That's
Oh.
a wild pitch. Catcher gets to it, but not in time before third base comes in to score. Second moves to third.
Yeah.
And then last weekend, we had folks from Florence, Italy. Tonight from Stanton, Texas is Daryl Butts. Daryl, his son Noah Hernandez, plays on our travel team, the NBA travel team 10U.
And Stanton?
Daryl
Butts, is he
Daryl's-
affiliated with H.E. Butts?
Henry
at
E.
all?
Butts. I think he may be a distant cousin. Daryl There's a hit. Foul down the first base line.
Foul.
Daryl Butts, Noah's dad, was one of the most famous Chippendales of all time.
Oh, man.
He
I need some cufflinks.
He started out in Las Vegas, Nevada as a moonlighting stripper.
Oh, man.
Here comes runner third into home on a wild throw that gets past the catcher, and he scores number 8, Will. Still got to run first. But, yeah, he started there in Las Vegas. He was a quick hit with the ladies and men. And he rose up the ranks of the Chippendales. He ended up before he retired at the young age of 43.
Oh, okay.
He ended up as a
maybe he's working at the Bunny Ranch or something.
no, he ended up as a sergeant.
Oh.
They have ranks in the Chippendales. Sergeant.
Oh.
There's another pitch past the catcher. Catcher comes up with it. Runner advances to second. It's 13-5 Astros in the 5th. 2 balls, no strikes, no outs. But he's returned back to Stanton, Texas. Stanton did not know they had a famous Chippendales dancer there. They do now. I asked him if he ever, misses it and wants to get back into it.
Wow.
And, he said, yeah, he does sometimes, and he limits that exposure to his house.
Sergeant Butts is a heck of a stage name.
It is. Sergeant Butts.
That's very creative.
And I understand it just fit him perfectly.
Yeah.
So, anyway, shout out to Daryl. Daryl, we'll see you this weekend in San Angelo at the San Angelo Concho. I think it's the baseball on the Concho tournament.
Oh, okay.
USSSA tournament for those that want to go see some good baseball this weekend. You need to come down to San Angelo.
Oh.
And you might be able to get a picture with Daryl Butts.
Oh.
I think I can arrange for that. And
I would just have him turn around, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just be me and his backside. Holy moly.
There's a hit right to Sterling Smith in right field. He can't get it in his glove. And that's a hit by Caleb Robertson to right field.
That was a
Nice single.
Yeah. Fielded well.
Barrett Grizzard will come in. Bases are juiced for the Stros. This game is 13-5. There is no outs.
No problem.
Number 10 steps out. He doesn't like the waiting. He wants to regroup. He's back in.
Barrett Jackson
Grizzard. Here's the pitch. It's outside. Gets over the catcher. The run's going to come into home to score. And the runners move up. So you've got 2 runners in scoring position, second and third.
Yeah.
Barrett Grizzard steps back in. Midland Christian young man. Mom, Cretia, teaches there.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
Sweet, sweet, sweet lady.
Might be better.
Blake deals. A little outside to Grizzard. Brumley at first. Williamson, it's short.
Oh.
That's going to get past the catcher, and that will score a run.
Yeah, 15-5.
Barrett Grizzard goes to first and then steals to second. So now you got Astros on second and third, nobody on first.
Oh.
And you got J.R. Robinson in here, and he can put her out of the park.
Wow.
And he hits one, gets past second base under his glove,
That'll
out
run
into
rule.
right field. Right field comes up, gets it into short.
That run rules him.
And that's going to run rule him, and that will be the game. So that's the game. 16-5. Astros take game number 2 of the series.
Convincing.
Out, and time may be out also. It's also a timed game. So I have a moment I want to push NBA, Midland Baseball Academy. It's a true academy here in Midland, one of the best academies in the country. Began 2018. Mike Munguia started the academy and owns it. Mike, their home base is in Midland Christensen, which is Midland College. Those boys that are in line, and they're growing in the sport, and they're going in to win. NBA also, they're a travel team, and they're winners too. They take a different approach to it. They're an academy first, starting hopefully at 10U, and they teach the kids. It's a holistic approach. They teach the emotional, the mental, the physical, the whole side of it, and they educate them correctly. But they also take good men, turn them into good boys, turn them into better boys, turn them into great men. And all the coaches are paid coaches, and so when you go out there on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, that's their practice nights. They're learning every position from a professional player, a player that has played at the collegiate level, and they learn those different positions, and they learn them all. And their belief is let's teach the process, not the outcome. A lot of times most of the time in travel ball, it's the outcome, not the process, because they've already kind of gotten the process. So they teach the process first, and then you get an outcome. And our 10U group played this last weekend in Lubbock, Texas. NBA 10U, John Williamson's on that. And they, for the first time, made it to Sunday into the championship and took home second place. I got to go over and watch the 14U, Aiden Wilson. Chris Wilson, the owner of DBAT, his son, and Chris is one of the coaches of the 14U. They did real well. Aiden got his first 14U home run, and then not far behind that, I got to watch him load the bases and then drive one for a grand slam at 14U. It's pretty impressive to see that go on. So they try to get them going in that 10U program, teach them, grow them up in it, and of course by 12Us they're playing with all the top teams in the country. NBA is going to be looking for players in all age range coming up this next season. I suggest you look them up if your child is in growth and and you're not wanting to go into the pressure of right out, win or lose. We want trophies, and you want your kid to get a really good approach to teaching the sport to them. NBA that's who you ought to look up. So good job, Mike Munguia. NBA, they're going to all be playing. A lot of them are going to be playing in San Angelo at Lubbock this weekend in a tournament. Go check them out. We're underway. Caleb Robertson is on the mound for the Astros to finish the game up, and he is going to face Nolan Hardy, Jackson Maringer, and Leighton Milam, 1, 2, 3, the 4th, 5th, and 6th hitters. Milam sees a walk right out of the gate. I'm sorry, Hardy sees a walk right out of the gate. He's on first, and Maringer steps in, and ball's inside. Pitches inside for a ball. It's ball and no strikes. There's a nice pitch by C, as we call him, Caleb Robertson. There's twins on this team. Caleb and JR, not identical, but twins, the Robertson kids. Wes Robertson, their dad, and the coach to the Astros. There's another good pitch. That's 2 center cut there, Dad, down the middle for swinging strikes by Uniform number 1, Caleb Robertson. Caleb's a good player, a great athlete. Hands in the dirt, runners
There
on the
he goes.
go. He's going to be standing up at second base, Hardy is. The Robertson family is chock full of baseball players and swimmers.
Oh,
2 girls, 2 boys, I believe.
they should meet the Brumleys.
They should meet the Brumleys. They know the Brumleys.
Okay, all right.
That's inside and high. That's going to bring the count full 3-2 for Robertson. Runner on second. And here's a pitch. That's inside. Jams. Jams Maringer, but it's foul tipped back
Come on, Jackson
to the
Hewitt.
screen. It's a good battle going on here between Maringer and Robertson. Payoff pitch outside.
Wow.
He loses the hitter on that one. That'll put a man on first and second. Leighton Milam will come up and see if he can bring these runners around at least 60 feet, if not further. Robertson.
Oh.
First pitch is in there for a strike.
Yeah.
JR, his brother, twin, is on first base right now.
Oh.
There's a swing and a miss by Maringer.
Went out
Pitcher
that one.
Robertson ahead in the count.
Yeah.
16-5 Astros. No outs. This will be the last inning, most likely, bottom of the 5th. It's 2 strikes against the batter. And that'll be strike number 3. Caught him looking.
Oh, man.
Nice string of pitches right there
Yeah, it was.
for Robertson.
That's VP JD.
J.D. Niederhofer. J.D. Vance.
That's right.
Vice President Vance steps in to see if he can stroke one. I'm going to tell you, that was a beautiful pitch. It caught the front outside corner.
It
Had some movement on it.
A little movement.
Oh, it had movement
Man.
on it, baby. That's a good little pitch there from Caleb. There's one that's up there. It's a little bit high.
Get that one.
Almost looked like a changeup to me.
Yeah.
Just didn't quite break on over. 1-1's the count. There's a pitch. It's outside. Gets away from the catcher. The runners are going to advance 60 feet. Puts both of them in scoring position.
Need the vice president to make some executive action here.
He's trying to hit one out. The CIA or the Secret Service are out behind the fence.
right.
In those trees, you can see them.
There you go. Got
Actually,
hit.
he got hit.
That's right.
So JD has been hit. That's going to call the Secret Service in.
I love to see it.
You can't hit the Vice President of the United States and get away with
I'm
it.
so excited when we get on base. I don't care how.
How? Just get on.
Yeah, he
That's-
hopped one
Yeah.
leg all the way there.
He's going to be tough. He's going to get it in. It kind of catches him there, and he's all right, Mom and Dad. It's going to bring Sterling Smith. His aunt lives in Hawaii, up to bat. 1 out.
Sterling, you're headed west here. West will get you to Hawaii.
Bases juiced. C's back on. Deals. And outside just a little bit by Robertson.
Give this ball a goodbye aloha.
Oh, that pitch is inside on the hands of Smith.
Should have got
2 balls, no strikes. Robertson in his windup. Inside again, forces Smith to jump out just in the nick of time.
Just prefer you to get hit.
Pitcher behind in the count. 3 balls, no strikes to Smith. Bases juiced. There is a nice pitch like a while ago. It's tailing away across that corner for a strike. He comes back here. He's battling. 3 balls and a strike, 1 out.
Oh, what are you?
Good night. That's beautiful.
What are you?
Wow, what a pitch. Boy, he is, if he can live right there, he's golden. Good job.
He was.
Good job, Robertson. That's inside, but it catches a corner, and Smith gets way ahead in the count, 3-0, and then sees 3 consecutive great pitches.
Yeah.
Watches them go by, and
Come on, Luke.
Robertson recovers.
You're basically the last hope.
There's another one inside. Robertson's on fire right now. That's 4 strikes in a row.
Go back.
Catcher has an equipment adjustment here. Got another Janet Jackson moment.
Oh.
Catcher says he's good. Hunt says he's
okay.
good. He calls us back into play.
Come on, Luke. You're our
And
last
C is
hope.
going to be thrown to Luke Morby.
Yeah. 1-1 to
And
Luke.
Morby's going to have the bases juiced up. We're just running over with players. Caleb winds up. Here it comes.
Oh.
There's a hit by Morby. It
Oh.
drops between second and third. The pitcher gets over to it quick. Quick.
Oh, he got him out at the plate. That was it. 16-6. That's the game.
Gets to first base in time for the out. I believe it was an out at first anyway.
Oh.
It was a hit. If it wasn't, and the foot was off the bag, and I don't know that it was, then third came on in on his own.
Yeah.
They threw home, and then he was out there. And that's why Jesse Venegas, the coach, Marlins were really upset because he didn't send him. So I don't know which one's going to be charged the out. But let me tell you, the Astros did another good job. Robertson comes in and shuts this thing down. And we have a 16-6 final. Astros over the Marlins. Marlins have another week of trying to get some things cleaned up. Weekend cleaned up. Yeah. And here comes we got the rakers out. So let's talk about. Did you do a trivia?
I did. Yeah. What baseball team had the highest attendance last year?
Giants.
Dodgers.
I almost said Dodgers.
Dodgers.
The Dodgers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Turned out well
Rightfully
for them.
so.
You know,
Rightfully
you're
so.
going to be a fan. It was last year. And,
Gosh.
Ohtani did not disappoint last year either. So,
Well,
what a night.
what a night.
It was manageable for the first three.
Yeah, I mean, there was some good stuff going on in the first 3 or 4 innings.
It kind of came apart for the Marlins.
Yeah. I mean, is that the Expos coming up there? What is?
Oh, look at that. They're back.
They're back.
Holy cow.
So, man, another good night. We're going to be back now. Tuesdays and Thursdays, the Marlins have been playing. Now it's going to be Monday, Wednesdays for the next couple of weeks. So this coming Monday, come back to Endeca Baseball on YouTube Live Television.
Oh, yeah.
For all those that are watching, you can watch this game again over and over and over for the next year. Come back next Monday night at 6 o'clock. The Marlins are going to be back at it, and I think they'll be much improved. They have a shot at some winning over the next few weeks. We really wish you'd come back and kind of embrace this whole thing with the Marlins and become a Marlin fan and watch them grow up this season and turn into some. They're gonna play some good games and turn in some good performances. Things are going to get better for them. They've just got to work some problems out, some errors out. Right?
Fundamentals.
Right.
It's fundamentals. It's just catching and throwing and pitching and
It really is.
hitting. It's just basics. We don't want to overcomplicate it here. You mess up on the small things, they turn into the big things, and that's how we ended up down 10.
Yep.
So
it's just been tough, but they're gonna get around there.
yeah, they are.
Yeah, so that's it. 16-6, Astros over the Marlins. So
I'd like to thank y'all for being with us tonight. We're doing this for you guys.
recap: Marlins had trouble keeping up with Astros. A 16-6 loss. The Astros jumped out to the lead in the top of the first inning after Eason singled, scoring 1 run, and then an error scored 3 more runs for the Astros. The Astros added to their early lead in the top of the third, Brian. The Marlins committed an error again, and for the Astros grounded out, but they each scored a run. Astros scored 5 runs on 3 hits in the top of the fourth. Major singled, scoring 1 run. Another error scored 2 more runs. Finley had a great night at the mound. Man, he hit,
Triples.
scoring. He had a double, scored in 2 runs. The Marlins scored 5 runs on 1 hit in the bottom of the 4th inning. Luke Morby drew a walk, scoring a run. Harry Brumley singled, scoring 2 runs, and a wild pitch scored 2 runs. Astros scored 5 runs on 1 hit in the top of the 5th. Lane drew a walk, scoring a run. Major drew a walk, scoring a run. Barrett Grizzard drew a walk, scoring a run. And then again, another error, scored 1 run. John Williamson began the game for the North. He started on the bump for the Marlins. The starter only allowed 7 hits. There was only 1 earned run. We look at the tally of the 11 runs, only 1 earned on Williamson over 3 1/3 innings. He struck out 4 and had no walks. Really a great performance for Williamson. Major started on the bump for the Astros. The pitcher allowed 1 hit, no runs over 2 innings, striking out 4, walking 2. Harry Brumley went 1 for 2 at the plate and led the team with 2 runs batted in. Nolan Hardy went 2 for 2 at the plate to lead the Marlins in hits. Blake Meek led the Marlins AL with 2 walks. Overall, Brian, the team had a strong eye at the plate, accumulating 7 walks for the game. Sterling Smith and John Niedermeyer, J.D. Niedermeyer, each stole multiple bases for Northern Marlins. The Marlins ran wild on the base pass, piling up 7 stolen bases for the game. Caleb Robertson and Major and Finley each collected 2 hits for the Astros. Finley led the Astros with 2 runs batted in. The second baseman went 2 for 3 on the day, Brian. Will stole 2 bases. The Marlins are doing a lot better. The Astros, man, just took it to them. So, it's a good, better game for the Marlins, a great game for the Stros. It was fun to watch.
It was.
Really, really was. We appreciate everybody watching. Again on Monday night, come back to 6 o'clock on live TV and watch the Marlins take on the Rangers. That'll be their next game, Monday night at 6.
Oh, okay.
Brian, thank you. What? No, it's Monday this week. Mondays and Wednesdays. So 6 o'clock, same bat time.
Same bat channel.
That's right, Brian. Man, what a pleasure once again to do
fun.
this telecast. Look forward to seeing you on Monday and this weekend if you can make it to San Angelo. For Brian Jordan, myself, Steve Williamson, the Marlins, and YouTube Live TV.